Hey everybody, welcome to your October monthly reading, and we are looking into chakras this year. We started at the beginning of the year with the root chakra, and we've made it through all the regular, most popular ones, and we are exploring the chakras that are outside the human body. And this month, we're looking at the 9th chakra, which is known as the seat of the soul. And it's just above the 8th chakra. So you have the crown chakra, you have the 8th chakra. This one's the 9th chakra above that. And that basically gives us access to the soul's higher purpose. It lets us see the archetypes and the patterns that we chose to have with these characters that we're playing here on this earth. And in kind of relation to that, I actually have what's called a life compass astral reading, which is a astrological reading that I look at your north node and your south node on your birth chart. And the south node kind of tells you those archetypes, those patterns, those challenges, or those like urges and tendencies that you're born with that you kind of transform over your lifetime. It's the things we revert back to when like we're anxious or we're in fear, that type of thing. But the north node is kind of like the highest expression that we're wanting to look and work towards achieving in the life. So it kind of talks about the soul's higher purpose and these archetypes and patterns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a giveaway drawing for these astro readings, the Life Compass astro readings. And all you have to do is, one, of course, be a subscriber to my channel, and two is make some sort of comment on this video, and I will enter everyone into a drawing that has those comments. I will draw on October 8th, so I'll give you a little bit of time to comment on there and see these, and then I'll put out a special video announcement announcing who the winners are. So I'm going to have 12 different videos, of course, for the 12 different individual zodiac signs. I'm going to put everyone in a giant pile together, and depending on how many comments there are, I'll pull a variety of winners for those Life Compass astro readings. So I'm excited to see how that unfolds for you, but we're going to jump into your specific reading for your specific sign right now. All right, Aquarians, this is your October monthly reading, and we're going to start off by pulling a card to see what the Creator and Spirit want you to know about your soul's higher purpose. If you are new to my channel, what I do each month is I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana, and this month I am using the Naked Heart Tarot. Any of the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box below, so if any of them catch your fancy and you want to obtain them for yourself, you know where you can get them. So we're going to start off using the major arcana to ask that question and just see what Creator and Spirit would like you to know about your soul's higher purpose. So let's dig in here. All right. And for all our Aquarians, what would you like them to know? All right. So it's this one on the top right here, that one. And you've got the Devil card. So this is not as bad of a card as it might seem, because it's really the shadow card. It is the Capricorn energy, which is ruled by Saturn. And what that does, Saturn is like the big daddy grandfather who's rich and wants to teach us all the beautiful lessons that brought it abundance. And so we'll do the task, we do the work, and then the reward will come after it. So this energy is about teaching the things that can transform a life and move it from a place of lack to a place of abundance, moving up in the world. And that's very Aquarian, is bringing around the changes. You know, that's what the age of Aquarius is all about, is introducing us to the next stage of the human evolution, bringing in new ways of doing things because old ways no longer work. So we'll dig in a little deeper here too, and we're going to use these archetype cards to find out that second portion we talked about in the beginning, which is what archetypes, what patterns are we bringing in with our human character that help us this, or how do we bring that into the world? So let's take a look here one more time. All right, so for our Aquarians, what do you want them to know about their archetypes and their patterns, please? Okay, that will be the one. And you've got the trickster. Excellent card there too. You know, both of these seem like, what? And then you really get to know it. It's so Aquarian too. It's like, what? The devil and the trickster. But then beneath it all, there are beautiful lessons. Because the lighter side of this is transcending convention, is exactly what we're talking about. Stuffiness and predictable behavior. It's so, Aquarian energy is ruled by Uranus, which is the sudden change and unpredictable type of stuff coming in. And then the shadow side, kind of like that south node I talked about, is manipulating others through duplicity. So you do move from the energy of how you present it, but you're using this higher purpose and sharing the lessons learned, the knowledge, the wisdom, and you bring it about in this new light into this, it's almost like this magician. You pull a rabbit out of the hat and people are like, what just happened? That's not possible. And you show them things that weren't possible before, that the mind wouldn't even conceive. And suddenly you bring it about in a whole different way than they had ever seen. I kind of see like a magic act that people are like, oh yeah, you're going to do this and do this and do this. And instead of pulling a rabbit out of the hat, you pull a hat out of the rabbit. And they're like, what? So it's interesting. We'll dig in more here, of course. And as we get into the minor arcana, each of the 4 suits represent 4 different areas of the human experience. We're going to start off with the fire element, which is the suit of wands. And this is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your passion, your overall energy. So this is what the creator wants you to know about your energetic experience during the month of October in relation to this. So what do you want our Aquarians to know? Actually, they want that one right there. And you have the 6 of wands. So definitely recognition is in play here. The 6 of wands is this transformation where you kind of evolve from the recognition from the outside world and from the humans, because it feels like you obtain it and you're like, that's all it brought. It doesn't bring a whole lot of satisfaction to you. And so this is where you're looking higher and you're connecting to more the spiritual world for your recognition, for this feeling of that satisfaction. So it is spirit saying, we see you, we're so proud of you, all the work that you've done and that you've worked through, and how you're sharing it with the world. They see it, they want to assist you with it, and they do have your backs. So definitely love that. We're also going to pull a card here from the Spirit Animal Oracle and see what else they want you to know around this energy. And one more time. All right, what else for our Aquarians, please? What animal would like to make themselves known? Okay, it is going to be that one. And you got the dolphin spirit. This and that are true. Card number 20. So I'll put this over here. I should probably just move it a little over this way. And let's see what the dolphins have to add. Open right to it. So dolphin spirit, like her earthly manifestation, is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is the dolphin spirit both this and that. 2 truths coexist, the story you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is a blessing too in the helpers that appear. So within clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, and a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad, and people have qualities of both light and shadow. So, shadow, right? Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin Spirit calls for you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and then that, accepting and even enjoying the duality of life. Why not join Dolphin Spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessings present in this moment? In all areas of your life, there are aspects of both this and that. Today, you can celebrate this fact and recognize the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. You are at a place right now where your past self is still present as you move toward the new self that you are becoming. Aspects of both selves are present, so even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace in this between time. Today is not a day to choose one over another either, but rather to accept things as they are without judgment or resistance. Even in the matters of the heart, duality is present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as a whole. And that is really, I think, a huge piece of the wisdom that you're bringing in for the world, is that duality, that there are two of you that are living this human experience. The 20, 2 plus 0 is 2. 20 in the major arcana is the judgment card, which is all about this calling from your higher self and the awakening of your small self. These will show like individuals, humans standing up in their coffins, and this giant angel up top with this huge horn raising the human side awake. And there is this awakening, this invitation, and that is that duality that it's been talking about. So I really feel like that's a major piece of the information that you're bringing in. We will move into the element of earth now, where this is your inner energy, and we'll talk about your inner thoughts and your inner emotions. All that's inner. This is the only suit that's about the outer. The pentacles is the outside world. All of those other characters on stage with you on this giant play of life, and all the props that are out there, including your body and then your possessions, anything on the outside world. This is what the Creator and Spirit want you to know about your physical adventure during the month of October. So for all our Aquarians, what would you like them to know about that? Okay. I guess those are it. So you have the 4 of Pentacles. So you are gaining a solid foundation in your worth in the outside world. And let's see what else you have here. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. So you're moving up to a new level. You've done the work, which we already talked about. You've done the work, and now you're ready to move up from the apprentice to the master. You're ready to move up to the assistant manager to the manager. You're ready to graduate and step up to a new level within your life in the outside world. So you are expanding this and moving to a new level. This does also talk about your worth, and that you are grasping this new level of your worthiness as well. And that makes sense with this duality. You're really becoming familiar with the two of you that are living this human experience, the little human that's ruled by fear and fight or flight and all the opposites of the spirit world, which is the actor behind this character. The real you is up here, that powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being that's made of unconditional love. And you are expanding and moving up, and with that confidence that you're having and the realization of what your worth really is, found from the inside instead of from the outside, like the 6 of Wands, you really are finding this oomph to go to another level. We're also going to pull from the Sacred Forest Oracle, see what else they want you to know about your physical adventure during October. Okay, I actually do want this one right here, so we won't even need to finish Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And you got the toadstools, growth. Okay, exactly what we said. You're moving up and moving into a whole new level. Card number 44, it's a power number. And of course, 4, and then 4 and 4 is 8. So all these 4s and this 8s, the stability in your outside world is amazing for you here. Let's see what else they want to add in here for you, though. And it says, though the forest floor looks sedate, beneath the surface, a kind of enchantment is occurring as the mushrooms grow and wait. Then, when conditions are right, there's an explosion of toadstools throughout the woods. It happens so fast it seems magical, yet preparations have long been occurring out of eyesight. The fairies and elves rejoice and even dance in the fairy rings. Things that have been incubating beneath the surface are going to be coming to fruition. Get clear on your goals and dreams because rapid growth is ahead. Be ready. For these projects to come to fruition, you must first be starkly honest about what you want. Ask yourself, is this what I really want? Believe in miracles. Also, in the time ahead, you might discover a spiritual guru or step into a new spiritual path. You might find that you are providing expansive spiritual growth for others simply by being who you are. Make sure that your foundations are in place because once this growth begins, you will be in for a journey of a lifetime. Fungi are ancient and were the first organisms to leave the water and initiate life on Earth 1.3 billion years ago. In the forest, their interconnected filament-like roots provide protein-rich food and life for the entire forest. This seemingly humble ancestor to the toadstool is so essential that none of our native conifers could survive without the life-giving qualities of their roots. Their ability to grow and survive throughout all time speaks of your ability to grow and thrive no matter what life brings. The spirit of the toadstool says, beneath the surface of your life, miraculous changes are occurring. Something that you thought was ordinary is, in fact, remarkable. You are in a time of rapid spiritual and material growth. Get ready and hang on for the ride. I love it. I love it. Yep, that's it. So it's so perfect with everything that we've been talking about here. And then we move into the element of air. Now, this is the Suit of Swords, and this is all about the mind. It's your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And so this is going to be whatever the creator wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of October. So this is, of course, your sign, your element, the air sign. So let's take a look here and see. What do you have for Aquarius? For all Aquarians, you actually have 2 for this one as well. And you've got the Spirit of Swords, King of Swords. So here you are. This represents you. You are ruler over your mind. Not only is it air, but all the kings get an extra helping of air. So you're double air, all about in your mind, new messages, new ideas, imagination coming in, and even messages and communication coming from the outside world. So communication is key, and this could be you communicating with the world too, communicating this new idea, this whatever you've been working on, this growth as you master it. What are you sharing with the world? Yeah, and then you're the 6 of Swords. So another 6. This is all about movement from old ways of thinking to new ways of thinking, leaving old small t truths behind, bringing in capital T truths. Because the king, the Spirit of Swords, does have the Ace of Swords here, which does allow you to move beyond the old ways of thinking. It cuts away the small t truths that are rooted in fear and allows you to connect to the higher wisdom that we've been talking about here. You just are able to connect in such powerful ways. We're also going to pull a card here from the numerology guidance. See what else they want you to know here about your mental adventure. All right. So what else for our Aquarians? Okay, that's the one there. And you got card number 44 again, and your environment. So I love this because it is talking to you about all the thoughts, all the beliefs, being aware of the environment that you're putting yourself in, and what are you taking into your mind? What kind of beliefs are you allowing in there? You know, and that's influenced by what you allow your eyes to see, your ears to hear, your nose to smell, your mouth to taste, your body to touch. All of that, it's like, is it a toxic environment or is it a beneficial one? This is, of course, green, which is the color of the heart chakra. So it is about bringing in these beautiful thoughts that are rooted in the unconditional love. That's what that Ace of Swords does. It allows you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm that are rooted in the unconditional love of the heavenly realms. So beautiful, beautiful. And then we're moving into the final suit, which is the element of water and the suit of cups. This, of course, is our emotions. So this is going to be what the Creator and Spirit want you to know about your emotional adventure during this time. So during October, what would you like Aquarians to know about their emotional adventure? All right, there we go. Yep, and here you go, another 4. Wow. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 8, 4. And 4 of Cups is about emotional stability coming in. So you have a stability coming in about your worth, you have stability coming in emotionally. And this comes about because ourselves, we looked into 3 cups of the outside world for our fulfillment, and it left us feeling empty. Relationships, situations and circumstances like job, education, etc., and things and our bodies, our possessions, our bank accounts. All 3 left us feeling empty because those things don't fulfill, because they're unstable, they're temporary. Relationships, people change or they pass away. Situations never stay the same. And of course, things in our bodies break down, deteriorate, are stolen or burned down. So with all those 3 cups, we experimented, we drank of those things, but it didn't quench our thirst. In fact, it probably made us even more thirsty. But the Ace of Cups, which he's leaning up against, is what's offered to us. That's the chalice, that's the Holy Grail. And what is within that is the living waters of the heavens, the unconditional love from above. Being water bearers, that's what you bring. That's what you bring to the world through all of this process too. So I love that. Then your final card we're going to pull from is the Moonology manifestation. And because this is the last card that we're pulling for this reading, it can be for your emotions, but it can also be a wild card. It can be whatever else the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your month of October. And one more time. All right, what would you like our Aquarians to know about their month of October, please? All Aquarians that will see this video. All right. And you have believe in your good luck, the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. So very bright, sparkly energy. We'll put that right here and let's see what they have to say. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. Whatever is going on in your life, you need to take care of the small stuff, and the big stuff will fall into place. Problems can arise now because of carelessness or a judgment lapse. So avoid telling everyone your opinion until you're sure you know exactly what's going on. Think about the baby steps you need to take on your way to your goal, and don't take too many risks. Believe in your own good luck, but don't be arrogant about it. Think an important decision through very carefully before taking action. Your challenge when this card comes up is to dream, but be prepared to put in the hard work required to make your dreams real. make peace between the parts of you that needs everything to make sense and the part that wants to throw caution to the wind. So definitely there's this wonderful balance coming in, but definitely it's all about, we do the hard work and then we get the reward. Do the small stuff and the big stuff will fall into place. So love this message for you, Aquarians, for the month of October. Of course, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these videos that I put out for each month, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, that does give you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, and especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, excited, happy. It does want to share the videos and messages of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am so very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box below. I do offer a sliding price scale for most of my services, which allows you to pick a price among a few that is in more alignment with your budget. So there's some flexibility there. All right, Aquarians, as you go throughout this month, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing month. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.